anyone doesn't know him, he's NRL's best barber. He's cut. If they're playing the NRL, this bloke's cut him. He's cut every single player, but
I never put it up to show off. I think why they love me is because I'm just real with them. You know what I mean? They're like my brothers. Like there's some of them like I love them as much as I love my blood brothers. Like I'll give you an example. Like Sean Johnson, bro, the nicest guy you ever meet. Bro, he's so humble. You know what I mean? And he's a big superstar, you know? Payne Haas. You know when I'm sitting with Payne having a... Doesn't even feel like he's a footy player to me. You know what I mean? Heaps of them. Josh Dugan. Bro, I was seeing $3,000 at 20 years old.
a week.
The first year I worked, I made $100,000. Yo.
Yeah, you see it going up and down?
It's working.
Yeah, it's all sweet.
Sweet.
We'll get straight into it.
Let's go.
Thanks for having me on, cuz. Having me in your shop. Where are we at? We're at Barber Brothers, Banksia.
That's it.
How long this shop been around?
Since 2017. About 5 years, 6
You opened
years.
it?
Yeah. So an old man used to own this.
Your old man or an old man? Yeah.
So it used to be for a guy. He was here for about 8 years. And we took over. And now it's cranking.
You and your brother?
Me and my brother, yeah. We're partners.
You said you had 7 brothers, eh?
Yeah, 7 boys.
What did others do?
4 girls.
7
Family.
boys, 4 girls. Fuck. How was that growing up?
It was good, man. It's good because we're close, you know? No, it's good. So you can rely on your brother or sister.
And you grew up in the area?
Yeah, we just grew up here in Arncliffe. We got a shop in Cronulla. My dad's he's been in the fruit game. So he's owned that for years, like probably 40 years.
So always growing up, it's a family shop. You used to work in it and that?
Yeah. I didn't like it, but yeah, I used to always help out here and there.
What'd you do before?
Two of my older brothers work in it.
Yeah. What'd you do before starting the barbering?
I started barbering young. So I dropped out. I didn't think I was going to be a barber. It doesn't, yeah. If you look at me, you won't think I'm a barber, you know? But, so, I don't know. I just used to cut my brother's hair as a joke when I was like 16. And then my mom was like, you should just become a barber. So I just tried it, and I liked it. I liked the atmosphere. You know, you talk to everyone. So I did it, and then it just went from there.
If anyone doesn't know him, he's NRL's best barber. He's cut. If they're playing the NRL, this bloke's cut him. He's cut every single player, but
like real good blokes. You know, honestly, like, fuck, they've helped the business a lot, man. They help us grow, you know.
So you used to work at a shop when you were younger?
I opened my first shop when I was 20 years old. So before this shop, I had Rockdale. That was my first shop. So same street for me, but it's just down the road. Same street. And then we had a problem with the landlord there. And then we sold that, we moved here. So I opened there in 2012.
You and your brother opened this shop up. Now you have a shop in Cronulla as well.
So what was happening was we were getting a lot of young kids coming from the Shire, like say from 20 to 30 years old.
Coming here.
So they'll drive in 20 minutes. But we had like some big names coming here. We had Sean Johnson, a lot of the Sharks boys. And then it just kicked off. So when they were coming in to us, fuck, they drove 25 minutes for a haircut. That's big, you know? And then
especially if you're gonna sit down and wait as well, it turns into like an hour and a bit.
Yeah. Sometimes you're wasting half a day just to get a haircut. I wouldn't do that personally.
Me too, like I was saying.
It really amazed me.
Yeah.
So I was just, you know, I was talking to my brother, telling him, fuck, we should hit through the Shire, you know? And now it's kicking off. It's going good, man.
You like that area?
I love it, bro. It's actually a good area. I've been in the area. I've been very comfortable ever since my whole life. Yeah. Ever since I've been a barber. I've been a barber 14 years. You know what I mean? I've been an owner for 10 years. So I've owned my businesses for 10 years in my area, you know. Where
kind of just been in your bubble, eh?
Yeah, like I know everyone from around here, so you're very comfortable. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's been 6 months and like I thank God, like it's going so good.
That's the thing when you grow up in these areas too. I reckon everyone gets used to the bubble they live in.
100%.
They don't go to other areas. Even like within Australia, they won't go to like Perth or Queensland. And
100%. A change. it makes a difference, man. Sometimes you need it, you know. I got sick of it towards the end here, you know.
Feel like it's like same shit, different day.
Same shit every day for 8 years, you know. Long time, man. Sometimes he actually grew my love for barbering again. You know what I mean? Different atmosphere, different people. It's like a different world, man, to be honest.
New challenge.
Yeah.
What do you reckon the hardest thing's been about like opening up another shop?
There's a lot of hard things. It's not easy to run a business, bro. The rent there is like what I pay.
Double this?
No, not even double. It's more than double.
Seriously?
So what I pay here a week, I pay there. No. What I pay a week in Cronulla, I pay a month in Banksia.
Fuck.
Yeah, bro. It's a big
That's
difference.
a lot.
The rent there is like $1,700 a week.
Where is it exactly?
It's in the mall. It's in Surf Lane.
The main street?
15 Surf Lane.
It's on the Instagram. Check the bio.
So if you ever want to come down for a haircut.
It's on the main street and then in the mall?
Yeah, it's in the mall.
So we're like, is it IGA?
Nah, it's down. It's next to where our Portos is, all grown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's in around there.
Yeah,
You'll find
that's a
it.
cracker spot.
It's a good spot.
Worth the rent.
Nah, yeah, it is. Cronulla's expensive, bro. I see the haircuts there are $40. In the area, they're $25.
Big difference.
Yeah, but if you're busy, all equals the same because you're paying more expenses there.
Yeah.
Less expenses here. It doesn't matter, you know what I mean?
Mm.
You might charge less here, but your rent is cheap. I pay $400 a week here.
For rent?
Yeah, bro.
Cause that's cheaper than like houses and that.
Fucking hell.
I'm looking for like a new apartment or just
You
on
wanna
the
live in
look.
the back? You're more than welcome.
The three of us, me, my missus, and my kid. Fucking hope. That means skin fades all day.
Far out.
But bro, we're looking for houses and
It's expensive.
fuck. Even like 400 is like it's like a trap house.
Yeah, bro.
It's crazy
Yeah, you're not paying more than fucking. You're paying at least $600-700
for a decent house
For a
or an
decent
apartment.
house.
Sorry, that's crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
But you look like you're for the culture. You got the G'd up on,
Yeah.
the Asics. You watch the footy.
Yeah, I love it.
Who do you go for?
I originally go for sales. That's my team. But since I've been cutting a lot of the boys, I just support whoever I cut. You know what I mean?
All the jerseys here. We got like Indigenous. We got
All
Titans,
Blacks.
Tigers,
We've got every
Storms.
team except the Cowboys.
Why? Just because they haven't.
Now I know a player that plays at the Cowboys, but I didn't know anyone. You know what I mean?
No grudges.
Yeah. I just collected them through the years, bro.
Yeah.
And I said, you know, I'm going to frame them, collect, frame. And it just turned out, you know, people come inside just to do videos, bro.
Yeah.
It's different. You won't see this probably no Barber's got it in Sydney.
Not this many, no.
No way.
Everyone's starting to get like the backdrop painting wall, but not really signed jerseys and that.
I've had that painting wall for 6 years.
Oh, right.
Yeah, not many barbers had it 6 years ago.
Nah.
Now they're all doing it.
You like to try and stay
I
ahead of
think
the curve?
barbering's changed. It was more classy before. It's becoming like a cool trend now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to be cool. Like, I don't mean in an arrogant way. I'm not arrogant, but
It's for the culture in a
it's
way.
for
It's
the
like,
culture
yeah.
and all that. You know, all that bullshit.
Yeah. It's definitely changing. You said you started like when you were 16. When was that? How old are you
I'm
now?
30 now.
30 now. So you started, like, you're ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
Not many, like now I feel like every school's got about 3 boys in how to fade.
Oh, 100%.
Fading up the boys.
It's changed so much. And good on them, man. Like, you know, I recommend to do barbering as a job. Good on them. You know what I mean? Keeps you out of trouble. You know what I mean? My older brother got me a job. You know, he kept me out of trouble. I was 20 years old. I opened my shop, or my brother overseas helped me get the money to open the shop. And I was making like $3,000 a week. You know what I mean? You can make money in it. You can be successful.
Do it the right way as well.
If you do it the right way, you know what I mean? You can't fuck up. Like, this job's dangerous as well, bro, because you meet a lot of people. So you start to be very connected. You know what I mean? When you cut someone's hair, that's the person's haircut, you know? So just say you cut a drug dealer's hair. Whenever you want a bag, you can get a bag. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But you use it in other ways, you know?
You can use it as like a networking tool.
Of course.
You're cutting.
Yeah.
If you want bags, you want accountants, if you want
100%.
anything.
That's what I'm saying. Use it in a good way. Like if I could give advice to any young barber out there, don't get caught up in the shit, you know. When it comes to like if they're dealers and that, you got to respect everyone no matter what they are. But don't get too close with that side of it, you know. Get close with the accountants, the lawyers. I got my lawyer's like my brother, like my blood brother. You know what I mean? It helps because you're not paying what, say you didn't know the lawyer, he's going to rip you. He's going to charge you arm and a leg. You got to chop your leg off, literally. You know what I mean?
You get into a bit of trouble,
But if you become close with them, they're going to look after you, like, you know what I mean?
Have you had some horror stories?
I've had some fucked up stories, bro.
Bring the mic just like this, bro, so it catches you. Yeah?
Sorry, bro. It's my first
all right,
podcast.
no, that's all right. Doing good.
I'm not used to this shit, bro.
Kick back.
It's pretty tough, huh?
It is when the camera's on.
When
It's
the
a bit
camera's
different.
on, it's different, guys.
It's different when you're standing up there cutting,
Straight
just
out.
flowing. I like your jumper.
I feel fucking pressure. Oh,
I like your jumper, but I got to put you onto a different one, bro. This one's fresh, new, Fuchs Active. FKZ. I think it's Fuchs is the last name, but
Any freebies?
100%. But they're active wear. They just started. They used to play footy.
I like it,
You'll
man.
have a lot of mutual friends with them. They used to play footy, Bulldogs and that. Now they hardcore gym, two brothers.
Oh, yeah?
And now they
FKZ?
yeah, I'll show you the Insta after. But this is their new drop.
It's pretty good, man. I like
bro,
it.
good quality. This is their
It
second
looks
drop.
good quality, yeah.
Second drop. So it's cracker. Everyone check it out. But friends of the podcast, do you watch much content and stuff like Jade Up or?
Yeah, I do. I like to watch your content too, bro.
Yeah, thanks,
Straight
bro.
out.
Appreciate it.
You're making noise. Like, I noticed you, you know? And I never met you before.
Yeah, just for
You seem
Insta.
like a real good guy, honestly.
I appreciate
You're
it.
a good man.
Appreciate it.
Nah, you're doing good, bro. Good on you. Keep doing what you're doing. You know? You get guys like me, and then eventually
Fucking hell.
you get the superstars, bro.
Like you were saying, with the cutting, you networking, you meet different people,
100%.
know people.
100%. That's why I'd use the NRL boys as my network. You know what I mean? I never put it up to show off. I think why they love me is because I'm just real with them. You know what I mean? They're like my brothers. Like, there's some of them, like, I love them as much as I love my blood brothers. Me and Payne are very, very close, you know?
How'd you meet him?
I met Payne a long time ago, bro. I met him through socials, to be honest. This guy, like, I liked the way he was just like a young rebel. He was like 16, 17 years old.
Killing it from the jump.
Yeah, no, he hasn't even debuted before I met him. I'm like, fuck, this cunt. Like, I seen his Instagram. He's like, this cunt's a tough cunt. I want to follow it. And we just started chatting, and then just through the years, you build your relationship, bro. He's solid. He's a solid brother, bro.
Like I said, I go to a young barber, and I've been to a couple, and I always say, oh, they want to try it. They've had this player on before. They want to have this player on. What do you reckon? How should they go into these types of like relationships, or how should they approach this? Because I always tell them, like, just treat them like they're a normal bloke.
100%.
That's what they want.
I think I got some. I'm very lucky to have relationships with a lot of them, but I treat them like just friends. You know what I mean? I'm just real, bro. I don't act like a fan. You know, I don't do their head in. I respect them. They respect me. Like, I'll give you an example. Like Sean Johnson, bro, the nicest guy you ever meet. Bro, he's so humble. You know what I mean? And he's a big superstar, you know? Payne Haas. You know, when I'm sitting with Payne having a... Doesn't even feel like he's a footy player to me. You know what I mean? Heaps of them. Josh Dugan. And I love them for who they are.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, 99% of the boys that I cut regularly are fucking legends, mate. Bro, they go out of their way for me, man. They're real legends.
It's more than Barber name.
100%. A lot of customers, like young kids, come in. They go out of their way. They take a photo. They give me jerseys. You know what I mean? Tickets. Most of them, like most of the ones that you've seen on my Instagram, they're all fucking legends, straight out.
That's hectic.
And they've helped my business grow, bro. Like, you know, for that I can never thank them enough. Honestly, they've really helped my business grow. Because people see, like, say, people notice you more. You're not just a typical barber, you know what I mean?
What was the point where, like, you had the shop, and I can make you a decent living, but what was the point where you thought, oh fuck, it's taking off here. I can kill it here. Even open up another shop. Doing well.
That was it. When I was, so this is how we started. I'll tell you how it started. It started from Jack Bird and Val Holmes. I cut their hair, and then Nene McDonald. So Jack Bird and Val Holmes came. No. It started from Tane and Willis Meehan first. So Tane, I seen Tane and Willis. They were having, when I was at Rockdale, they were at the chicken shop across the road. And my brother Muslim, my partner, he knows Tane. They used to play each other footy. He's like, call him across the road, tell him to come get a haircut. And then I went across the road. I flew across the road, hey boys, come get a fucking haircut. Yeah. I said, and then they came in, got a haircut, and put it on Instagram, you know what I mean? And then it just took off. Then Jack Bird and Val Holmes came. I cut their hair. They didn't come all the time. Jack Bird comes all the time. Very close with him. He's a legend, bro. And then, to be honest, Dugan, bro. Dugan was playing for Australia back then. He was the first star I ever cut. Josh Dugan.
One of the A-listers.
He's, mate, honestly, he's the best bloke you ever meet. So, like, he taught me a big lesson in life, bro. Before I met him, I used to think of him how the media made him out, you know? It's all bullshit, what the media is, you know? And, bro, the guy's fucking legend, mate. Honestly, he's the fucking... He was there for me in some tough times, bro. Always there for me, no matter what, bro. I sent him a message. He was there for me, bro. So he was playing for Australia in New South Wales back then. That would have been in 2017, about 5 years ago. He broke down Val Holmes as well to this shop, and then Corey Norman came in.
Just piled on.
That's when he kicked off as well. Corey Norman. He gave us, bro. He's a legend too, bro.
You get the one.
They're all actually real legends. I'm not saying this for the camera.
Yeah.
They're actually legends,
no,
bro.
I know what you mean,
They're fucking, mate, amazing people, bro. Like, Normie fucking helped me big time, bro, because obviously he's popular. He's got his brand, you know the rules.
Yeah, I've been trying to get a job there for a while. If you're watching this, Corey Norman and Ice.
Well, Ice, mate. Ice
I've been trying to get a job there for a while, but he keeps saying, we're not hiring yet. That's why I started this podcast, because like the goal was, fuck, I don't want to go to uni, I want to work there, I want to be in this industry.
No way, that's
so I was like, fuck, these guys do podcasts, bro. I didn't even know what I'm doing. I got to start something, learn how to do all that shit.
100%.
So pull the strings with Corey Norman.
Hopefully, I'll ask him.
Yeah, but he's in.
They're good guys. Now. Yeah, no, Ice is even a legend too, bro. He's a good guy.
And he gets coming in for a while. Scope comes in as well.
Scope's a good guy.
So I just piled on.
Bro, when Corey Norman came, it just blew up, man. Like, you know what I mean? He was putting it on his story, obviously, even on his page. You know what I mean? And then, it just blew up, cuz, you know what I mean? I really can't remember exactly how.
Yeah.
But, like, there's some AFL, they bring the AFL stars, Ali. He played for Sydney Swans.
I have no clue of AFL, cuz.
You know, he's a big name in Swan, but he was at Swans, that's how we got that jersey.
Yep.
And then he went to Adelaide. And then it just blew up. Chico, they were coming at the start. Chico, Normie, Dukes. And then Normie bring Sean Johnson, Matt Moylan, and a few of the Sharks boys. You know what I mean? And then Ronnie from the Sharks.
Yeah.
He's a legend, bro.
Yeah.
He's for the people. He does a lot for charity and that.
Yeah, he's always doing something after the game as well.
He's a real good guy. You know what I mean? He's a champion, honestly. And then they were all coming here. Brinton Nakora, he's such a good guy too, bro.
I just piled on from that one, from you crossing the street that one time.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, just from there, man. You know what I mean? You got to hustle, bro. You got to, you know what I mean? And then I'll put it on Instagram, and then Instagram just blows up, you know? And then I've cut probably... Bro, at least 60-70% of the NRL. Because what I do is then... So what happens is, one player goes to another team. You know what I mean? Like Sean Johnson was at Sharks, but then he went to Warriors. So when he was at Warriors, he calls me to go to the hotel. Then I cut the Warriors boys. I cut Reece
Walsh.
Yeah, and all them boys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, there's so many names I forget. Cause
I forgot this. I forgot what it's called, but there's this world rule or like law where you could reach anyone in the world through like 4 or 5 people.
Yeah.
Because you know someone who knows someone else,
Yeah.
and you can get to like anyone in the world with 4 or 5 people.
Yeah.
That's kind of what happened with you. You
Yeah,
crossed
bro.
the
That's
street.
honestly how we just 1, 2, 3. This guy calls that guy, that guy. And you know what? Like I said before, you got to be real. Like, you can't be just a fan and, you know what I mean? And you obviously got to give a good haircut.
Yeah.
I do good haircuts. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to pump my tires on this, honestly. But I give them very good haircuts. But I look after them, you know what I mean? You gotta give a good haircut. You can't
Most
be a good
important,
bloke and a shit barber, to be honest.
Yeah. They're not going
And
to
then-
come back.
and then they're not going to come back, bro. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But the most important thing, I reckon, is being real as well. You know what I mean?
What's that? What do you mean
Like,
by being real? Like,
for example, say a footy player doesn't like another footy player, and like, if I went and said, say you're a footy player, you came and told me something about another footy player, and both of you footy players cut you, just say, then I'll go tell that footy player, fuck, he said this or he said that, or you know something, you can't be like that, bro. So whatever any footy player tells me, it's between me and myself, and that's it, bro. It stays with me and myself. You know what I mean? I never lose their trust. Because once you lose anyone's trust, you lose them all, bro. Straight out. No matter what, I didn't get too personal with them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I keep it like that. Like
that can be down to like keeping your pride in check as well.
100%.
Not trying to inflate your ego and say, oh, this
Yeah.
guy told me this.
100%. I would never ever like dog one of them. Like if I hear something, because you know what I mean. It's a big sport. It's a big whatever it is.
Yeah.
Word goes around quick, bro. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
So yeah, I just. To me, I don't know. I don't see him like the way other people see him. To me, I just see him honestly like I see you, like my mate. You know what I mean? That's it. That's the truth. You know?
Yeah. There's some boxing gloves in here as well.
Yeah, we love boxing, bro. My family
Do ya?
loves boxing. A few of my brothers are. they've
keep
done
up with it?
Yeah, I love it, bro. My favorite sport, boxing.
Seriously? Who's
Yeah.
your favourite right now?
I gotta say, Tank.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's because he's like knockout power. You like what he does?
He's like a mini Mike Tyson. Let me take this jacket off.
Yeah, sweet. Spark up a ciggy if you want to. Spark up a ciggy. You want some Aggie? I don't got COVID, cuz. 4. Turning 4. Yeah, I had a young.
Boy or girl?
She's a girl.
Oh, how beautiful.
Yeah. You have kids too, eh?
I got one.
Yeah. 1? How old?
One boy. He's 1 years old. Yeah, bro.
Congrats. Yeah, with these two, you just have to talk into it here.
Oh yeah. All right, go. Ready?
But how's the balance then? Having a kid and opening 2 shops now.
It's good, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, it's good, man. Like, honestly, having a kid changed my life, man. You know, it makes you want to work harder. Before, it was only about you, you know? Obviously, you got to have a kid to know. It's good, bro. It makes you work harder. It's changed my life a lot, bro.
Different priorities.
Yeah, bro. Like, even if some dickhead on the street wants to fight me, I think twice now, you know?
Not worth
Oh,
it.
fuck, it's not worth it. I got a kid at home, you know? I got someone to look after. You know, who's going to raise the kid? You know what I mean? Who's going to support, you know?
Is that a life you came from before barbering?
Nah. I was never in that kind of life, nah. But if someone fucking told me something, I'm going to stick up for myself.
Yeah.
Like, we were raised pretty hard, you know? My older brother was like, he's like a man's man, you know? Like, we don't take shit from no one, but we don't disrespect no one. You know what I mean? We're raised to be respectful to everyone, no matter where they come from, no matter what religion they're from. You know what I mean? But you're not going to take a back foot step to anyone. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter what they are, even if they think their bike is or whatever it is. It doesn't bother us. You know what I mean? Humans are human, bro.
Exactly. You stay in your lane.
They bleed just like you bleed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we don't go looking for it. You know what I mean? But yeah, back before, fuck, I was a bit of a hothead.
Yeah.
I'll
Have a
show
crack
you.
if you need to.
Bro, if you have to, you know?
Yeah.
Someone's going to fucking try to put it on you.
Yeah.
You're not going to fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Has it made you like grind harder in the business sense? Like
Yeah,
try and build
100%.
something bigger, like generational wealth and set your kid up and stuff?
Nah, for sure. Trying to build an empire, you know? And now we're like, it's a lot of family, me and my brother. My brother's been with me as well for ages, like straight out. He's been with me for like 8 years, you know?
That's-
solid. Stuck by me.
I reckon that's underrated, eh? Like,
Family, bro. It's the most important thing, bro.
and you
You
see
rather keep the money in the family, cuz.
exactly. You see a lot of like, I think more of America because it's more out there in America, but a lot of like the wealthy empires are all within the family. They work within the family. Even Lebo's here. One brother's a sparky, one brother's a plumber. Keep the money in the family, build together.
100%. It's very important, bro. So 2 of my older brothers, they work in the shop, as I was saying before, my dad's shop.
Yep.
With my dad.
Yep.
And me and my brother, one of my brothers, works with me. He runs his shop, I run that shop. I taught him, and then he's been a barber for about 8-9 years now. He's good, bro. Very good as well. Good guy. You know, he's solid.
Is there challenges like having business with your family?
Not really, bro. We've probably fought twice in 8 years, 9 years.
Mm.
You know what I mean? My brother's easy going, bro. Like he's, you know, like there is challenges in anything. There's gonna be challenges. You know what I mean?
But at least you can
But
be
he
straight
obviously
up.
he's always respected me because he knows, you know. Like he's just let me always run the show pretty much. But we're equal, bro. You know. He's stuck by me, so I gotta be by him, you know. And 4 hands are better than 2, cuz.
That's it.
You know what I mean? You can't run two. It's very hard to run 2 businesses on your own.
What goes into running like a barber shop? So I know obviously you get the customers that come in and you got to cut their hair, that's manual labor. What are some of the other things we don't see?
It's bro. That's what people think. Like fuck, you're cutting all day, you're making money. Yeah, you do make money, but there's big overheads, bro. You got to pay for product, you got to pay for the rent, you got to pay for the electricity. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit, bro. Like it's not only that. Like you got to keep the customers too. There's so much competition out there. You know what I mean? Like bro, it's hard, man. It's not an easy job, bro.
Is it something you just like learnt on the fly? I know your dad's got a business, but is it something you worked in a shop before, you learned from the owner or something?
Yeah, I did 4 years.
Just learning?
Yeah. I did my time and I learned, but I've lost as well, man. Like it's not just all success. I've had 1, 2, 3. So I've had 4 or 5 shops over the last 10 years, yeah. And I've lost 2 shops.
What do you mean lost?
Like they failed.
Really?
Yeah, they failed before he got like they failed, yeah, they just failed. It never worked out.
Customer retention, keeping customers in, or
Not only that, bro. Like so how can I explain it? I think you got to be ready. Like you got to be stable. You know what I mean? You can't want to live life and run a business at the same time.
it's a lot of sacrifice.
It's a lot of sacrifice. So I was 20 years old, as I said.
That's
when I
young
had
to
Rockdale.
start.
Yeah. And that was going good.
20 years old, you opened your shop.
I opened the shop.
Wow, that's big, man.
Yeah. But if I can give my advice, do it when you're ready. Like, you can't be partying, you know. You can't be going out, doing all this shit. You want to live your life if you want to run a business. If you want to run a business, you just got to fucking... You got to be strict, bro. You got to work hard, you know. Because sometimes workers fuck you, they're never there. You got to be there every time, you know. 7 days a week, whenever you open.
I like the idea of like doing it already, but I also reckon it's good to do it while you're young and fuck up while you're young.
100%.
Because a mate of mine who I use his studio started a business when he was, I think he said 14.
Wow.
There's a second podcast and there's like event services and stuff. So he's had all this like experience and running the business at such a young age, all these fuck ups, all these lessons, and now he's my age, 23. He's fucking seasoned.
Yeah. Nah, it does. So now, like, I'm 30 years old. I lost heaps, but I learned from that. You know what I mean? Now, like, I don't see myself losing. I won't. Of course, you can still lose, but what I mean is,
Imagine you just started now.
100%.
You have a lot more to lose.
So I know a lot more about business. So it's not only, like you were saying, it's not only about cutting hair this side. There's a lot of business to it too. You know what I mean? So there's heaps of business to this side as well. But yeah, bro, you learn, man. If I can go back, you know what I mean? I'll just sacrifice my life to the barber shop if I wanted to be successful. You know what I mean? You can't party, go after chase the girls, whatever. You know, when you're young, 20 to 25, you want to party, whatever it is.
Especially
you
if
can't
you're
do both,
making-
bro.
yeah,
You can't.
Especially if you're making money on the shop
100%. You bro. I was seeing $3,000 at 20 years old
a week.
a week. The first year I worked, I made $100,000.
Far out.
Yeah, bro. I made $100,000 the first year I worked.
That's
And
crazy.
like that goes back to the footy players as well, bro. Like these guys are 20 years old. They're making $400,000 or $500,000 a year.
Yeah.
And then you see them on the news. Like you can't blame them, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
All the shit is around them, bro. If it's around you, of course you're gonna do it. Like gambling, whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Especially a lot of them would sacrifice a lot, be very disciplined, and then they
Yeah.
fall into that.
I was very lucky to have a strong family. Like my family, thank God, we're very tight and strong, bro. You know, like I say, my older brothers is strong. You know, mum and dad are very strong. You know, if I didn't have a strong family, fuck, I won't have one of these shops now. Not one, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because when I lost big, bro. I had a shop in Youre as well. So I had Youre and Rockdale going at the same time. Few staff left, whatever. He just fucks your whole shop, bro. You know?
Yeah. Fuck. You had 2 shops before.
Yeah.
What's the difference between then and now?
That I've learned so much. That I know more about the business side. You know? Now that you gotta live a healthy life, bro. Like a straight life. You can't run a business and, you know, fuck around pretty much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, you got to focus. You got to sacrifice.
You got to sacrifice, bro. You have to. You have to, because it's long hours. First of all, you know, you're doing 8-9 hours a day, and you're doing 7 days a week, brother. This job, you have to work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's your money day.
Well, for Barber too, if you're not open that Saturday and someone goes somewhere else, fuck, they're like, this shop now.
Saturday is the most important day, bro, of your week. You know what I mean? Most people that work, like whatever it is, even in building, they take Saturday off. You know what I mean? People have Saturday, Sunday off. We don't get off. You know what I mean? You can't get off, because that's when people off, that's when you want to open.
Exactly.
That's when you make your money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it is what it is, bro. You live and learn, cuz. You know?
What's the vibe you go for with the shops that you have? Like I know some.
Honestly, I'm not. I just be myself, bro. You know what I mean? A lot of barbers, you know, good on them. Everyone's different. They like to be more professional, more like, you know, you're not acting yourself when you're being professional. Just be yourself, bro. People love you for yourself, no matter where you are. You know, that proved it to me, because I'm in a more professional area, if you want to say, Cronulla. And I act myself and they love me, bro.
Yeah, breath of fresh air.
Just be who you are, bro. They're obviously going to either accept you or not accept you. But either way, you know, still people are going to accept you.
I'd rather people coming in to
bro.
accept you for who you are.
Be who you are. Just, you know, simple. You respect everyone.
What's your favourite thing about barbering?
Talking to people, bro. You learn a lot. You know what I mean? Because you meet all different kind of people from all walks of life. So you learn a lot, bro.
Who's your favourite player?
Fuck, that's a hard question. Me, I don't know why. I just like humble footy players, bro.
Humble footy players?
I like the ones that are big stars that are humble, bro. Because, like, they're fucking big stars, you know? You don't really have to be humble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No matter what, if they like, you know, if we don't like them or not, they're going to get attention from other people. Do you know what I mean? But, I don't know, bro. Who's my favourite player? Fuck. It's a hard question.
Do you watch it heaps or no?
I watch it.
Just when the boys play?
No, I watch it, but I don't know, like, it doesn't really bother me who wins or loses. I don't gamble, so, you know, when you gamble, you watch it.
So
I've
different.
been there, done that, but
That's why I don't like it, because like
I don't do none of that shit anymore, you know?
you start watching it, it's just for a bet. Like
100%.
You don't really enjoy it as much. It's
Doesn't really bother me who wins or loses, you know what I mean? I like to watch whoever I can.
just
to
for
see
the
my
entertainment.
ego. Yeah. I like to support the boys as well. But it doesn't really bother me, bro, to be honest.
What's the goal? What's the end goal? Is it to have 5 shops? Is it?
Bro, just to be happy, eh? Straight out. Doesn't matter if you got 1 or 20 shops. You know what I mean? You can have 20 shops and you're not happy. You know what I mean? Just to be happy, bro. Take care of my family. You know, make my family proud. That's about it, bro. I'm simple, man.
Would you say, like, is that how are you at that place now?
I'm ready to fucking open a few shops, to be honest. I'm on the grind now.
Yeah.
Yeah, back on the grind hard.
Back on the grind?
Yeah.
Where's the next spot?
The next one has to be a shopping centre.
Yeah. A lot of foot traffic.
Yeah. We're in talks now, but it's not going to be this year or next year.
Big process.
Yeah. You can't jump, bro. You know what I mean? That's another thing I learned, you know? Like Earlwood, I jumped on it. I didn't do my homework. You know? I jumped. The quicker you jump, the quicker you fall. You know what I mean?
What else did you do? Apart from barbering and the shops, what else did you do? Was it just barber full time?
Bro, barber full time, bro. Yeah. It's, bro, you fucking work from 8 to 6. You come home, you're naked, bro. You have a shower, do what you got to do. You know? Pray, whatever. Eat, sleep.
That's it.
You go
on
again,
the grind
bro.
full time.
On the grind, bro. That's it. It's just grind. But I spend my time with my family. You know, my son. That brings me a lot of happiness, joy.
Crazy, eh?
That's it, bro. I'm a simple guy. I'm not, you know, very simple.
I get ya. Especially when you're on the grind too. You just want to...
Yeah, bro.
And it's your own shop, bro. I bet you just can't wait to get to work and fucking... and grow it.
Yeah, fucking hell. That's the goal, bro.
Yeah.
To grow it, yeah.
I see you follow Gary V. I haven't looked at who you're following.
Yeah.
Has he helped you out in business?
I follow whoever, bro.
Do you keep up with much of his content?
I like to watch that. I like to watch the other guy. He's Iranian, I think.
Patrick Bet David? Yeah.
I like to listen to him.
And he just had Andrew Tate on his podcast?
Yeah.
He kills it, bro.
I like to listen to him, bro. I don't know, like his voice doesn't annoy me, bro.
Yeah, he's got like, it's kind of like a soothing voice.
He knows how to talk, bro. I wish I could talk like that.
Same. I'm trying to learn how to...
Bro, I'm the worst. I mean well, my intentions are pure, you know, but sometimes I say things I don't mean. You know what I mean? I wasn't that educated, bro, to be honest. I'm as dog as dumb shit, bro.
That's pretty smart.
On camera, I don't give a
pretty
fuck.
smart to make 100K in your first fucking shop.
Like, you know what I mean? You don't have to be smart. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't have to be smart. But like, I'm street smart, but I'm not book smart, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed of it, bro.
Different industries require different things.
Yeah, 100%. You can succeed doing anything, bro. You know? If we can help any young kid watching this, doesn't matter what it is, bro. You don't have to get 92 in your HSC. Look, I didn't even finish year 9.
Drop out to barber?
Bro, I dropped out as a barber. That's it, bro.
Smarter. I've never thought about like doing some...
No matter what it is, even if it's not barbering, say you want to collect rubbish, whatever it is, as long as you work hard, you can make it, bro. Doing anything, bro.
If you could go back like that and you're back in year 9, what would you do?
I'll study more, bro, to be honest.
Study what? Like business?
At school, bro. I'll just try to study more. Because you never know where it can take you. You know what I mean?
You reckon?
Yeah, for sure, bro. I'll try to focus a bit more. Like, bro, I didn't learn shit at school. I didn't learn 1 + 1.
Well, what do you think you don't know that like would be necessary to know now?
What do you mean?
Like, what are you missing? Why do you want to study more? What are you missing?
No, like, I would have just focused more on school. Because, like, if you study and you be, like, you know, you can do many things, whatever you want, like lawyer, you know, accountant. You know, when you start to realise when you have a business, you got to go pay the accountant fee or you got to pay the lawyer fee.
Yeah.
Fuck, these cunts making proper money, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck me, I should have been a lawyer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
I get
when
you.
You're paying fucking 15K for one court case. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you, but at the same...
But not only that, knowledge is power, bro. Knowledge is power, you know? It's good to study, bro. It's very important.
I do like the route of that, but I like the owning your own business, doing what you like, because
it all works, bro. It all works.
I wish I didn't go to uni. I went to uni for 3.5 years, business degree, graduated, now get a job, and like I don't know, it's like limited to you know, working for a corporation.
Yeah.
You got to grind, obviously, climb the ladder, then open up in whatever you want. But I like the dream chasing route from a young age. I reckon it's
No, it
what
works.
you've done is good.
Yeah, it works. It works. But you got to work hard for that, bro.
Yeah.
You got to work real hard, you know? You got to just put everything down and work, cuz. You know what I mean? You got to sacrifice your life. You got to sacrifice your teenage. You got to grind, bro. I know a lot of success stories like that, you know? Guy, he never went out, never drank, never partied. You know, he probably owns 3-4 buildings now. There's a barber too.
Seriously.
100%, bro. He worked hard, saved his money, owns 2 houses, a few properties. He rents out
From grinding.
from grinding, bro. But you can't fuck around, bro. You know what I mean? You can't live the life. You gotta have the most boringest life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a trade-off if you want.
Yeah, bro.
And then a lot of the times people look back and say, nah, like, I wish I had more memories when I was younger.
I don't regret nothing, bro, to be honest. No matter what I did, it is what it is, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Yeah. Everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens for a reason. If you don't learn from it, you're a dumb cunt. Straight out. But if you learn from it, good on you, you know?
There's one person you'd like to see on the podcast, who would it be? And whoever you say, you have to help me get.
One person.
So you'll think about your answer here. Put him on
I'd
the
like
spot.
to see my brother Payne on the podcast.
Yeah?
That'll be mad. Because he doesn't really...
He hasn't done much
He's not
media.
about the camera now.
Nah. He's one of the dream guests, one on the bucket list.
That'll be awesome, man. So people can see that side of him, you know?
That's something you learn too when you hang around, like
100%,
people in the
bro.
spotlight. Like, people don't know these people.
100%, bro. Bro, that guy is like, bro, if he loves you, he'll dig graves for you, bro. Honestly, he's a fucking amazing guy, you know?
And on top of that, he's fucking best prop in the game.
100%. 100%, bro.
I appreciate you, bro.
No, I hope we can get him on for you. I'll try my best.
Fuck
promise.
no. That's hectic.
Yeah, you'll do good, bro.
Where's your shops? Just say the addresses of your shops and what people can expect when they come into it.
Mate, you expect the best haircut, that's for sure. Good experience, good haircut. If you want to come down here, it's 24 Railway Street, Banksia. And the Cronulla one is 3/15 Surf Lane, Cronulla.
That's the spot, bro. Boys, go get your fades.